Primetime Sports, WGNS Murfreesboro, on FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna, streaming worldwide on WGNSSports.com, and always at the game. The game.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Since 1947, WGNS has been proud to bring you coverage of Rutherford County high school sports.
Lady Bulldogs are state champions in 2013.
Riverdale wins this one, and they're the state champions, back-to-back championships, and listen to this crowd.
WGNS Primetime Sports is proud to bring you tonight's featured game on State Farm Prep Sports.
In double overtime in a Rutherford County classic, the Blackburn Lady Blaze go back-to-back. We may never see this again. What a game. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss! The Single Stars are the state champions in baseball. What an inning. He struck out the side. Can you believe that?
TAB Award-winning veteran broadcasters Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, and the Primetime Sports team are standing by to take you to the game.
And the Middle Tennessee Christian School Cougars are state champions here in 2023.
He's got it. And Eagleville has won a state championship in baseball, and they did it really convincingly.
The Oakland Patriots have won back-to-back-to-back state titles. Their 7th state championship.
Now, let's get to tonight's prep game on News Radio WGNS.
Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome once again to high school football on WGNS and Big G TV. Audio only there for you tonight as we're in the postseason. It's region quarterfinals. We're at Rockvale once again. It's kind of been our home away from home. Tonight's matchup features the Rockvale Rockets as well as the Laverne Wolverines. It's boys' night tonight. We're going to go over all of the games that we have for you, and we have 6 games concerning Rutherford County teams. One of those is playing for a spot in the state's Final Four in Division II, so we'll tell you all about that. Give you a rundown about tonight's game. John Dinkins here with me, and we'll do that here as we continue the countdown to tip-off, sponsored by the law offices of John Day. They've helped thousands of people get legal help when they've needed it the most. If you've been injured, call the law offices of John Day for a free consultation. The countdown to tip-off continues in a moment with your Rick's Barbecue County Roundup on the other side of this short timeout.
Murfreesboro firefighters are going door to door to ensure that everyone is counted in the special census. Every resident means more funding for roads, schools, and emergency services. Up to $3.5 million more each year. So don't wait. Fill out the mailer you received or visit murfreesborocensus.com. That's murfreesborocensus.com. Every name matters, including yours. Help us help Murfreesboro. Fill out your special census form today. murfreesborocensus.com.
For 75 years, Murfreesboro Medical Clinic has been a cornerstone of health and compassion in our community. From our humble beginnings to the advanced, comprehensive care we offer today, our commitment to you has never wavered. With 8 locations across Murfreesboro and Middle Tennessee and over 100 physicians, we continue to provide the highest standard of care. Then, now, and always, your health is our mission.
Craig's Tax Service.
We perform tax preparation, individual tax returns, corporations, partnerships, and all your payroll bookkeeping needs.
Brandon Craig with Craig's Tax Service.
We fulfill all your tax preparation needs from individual returns to corporations and handle any of those scary letters you may get from the IRS.
Craig's Tax Service at 142 Heritage Park Drive. Call 890-2233 for an appointment.
We're proud to support all Rutherford County athletes.
Craig's Tax Service, 890-2233.
Shop your favorites at Dillard's, J.C. Penney, Rue 21, Hot Topic, and more. Grab a bite at Crab Fever, Sam's Sports Grill, Olive Garden, or Miller's Ale House. With more than 60 retailers, you're sure to find something that you'll love at Stones River Town Center. Find them on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for style tips, upcoming events, and sales information. Stones River Town Center, off Old Fort Parkway in Murfreesboro. Shopping centered on you. Online at shopstonesriver.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Our game tonight brought to you by Good Neighbor State Farm agents Celeste Middleton, Ron Reeves, Emerson Williams, Dana Womack, and Andy Womack.
John Dinkins here with the Rick's Barbecue County Roundup. Rick's Barbecue with quality, fresh, never frozen meats that they smoke the old-fashioned way using real hickory wood on specially designed pits to give your pork, beef, and chicken the best flavor. Plus, they've got slaw dogs, loaded baked potatoes, and wings now at Rick's Barbecue. They're just off of South Church Street on Warrior Drive. Turn like you're going to Riverdale on Warrior Drive, and it's right there on the right. You're going toward Riverdale. Can't miss it. All right. Games going on tonight. This one, Oakland is at Cookeville. That will be a very difficult game. Oakland girls had to go there last night. They're playing the boys tonight, the defending state runner-up in 4A. You've got Blackman at home versus Stewart's Creek, another Rutherford County game. We're going to have some reports on that game tonight. You've got Siegel at Lebanon, Eagleville versus Culleoka, and PCA versus Knoxville Grace. And that is for a spot in the state's Final Four. John, thoughts on any of those games that are going on tonight?
Well, I think Stewart's Creek's got a little bit of an injury bug going on. I don't know whether that's going to affect them tonight against Blackman.
Well, they've got about 35 points on the bench that can't play. That's kind of tough.
Yeah. And so if you're looking at that, I would have to go with Blackman in that one. Oakland Cookeville, that's a tough one too. That's a tough one for Coach Birdwell. So, and they've kind of got to regroup after their district loss in their district tournament. So, but who knows? You never know when it comes to tournament time.
Oakland did play at Cookeville earlier this year, and it was a close game until like the last minute and a half. So, you know, it's not impossible. You know, when we get to this round of the tournament, I always get asked, you know, do you think we'll sweep? Do you think we'll sweep? I think those years we were just so spoiled during that time, it just kind of happened. But I think it's going to be few and far between that we see that happen again.
Well, I agree with you, and I think just everybody kind of moves around, and you know, the other district or region has gotten so good, particularly in girls. I mean, it's really rampant there. But it comes in cycles. We just happen to be in the middle of a cycle that really lasted a long time, about 10 years, really.
Well, you mentioned girls, and the girls Region 4-4A tournament that goes to Lebanon next week. Game 1 will be Lebanon Stewart's Creek girls, followed by Blackman Cookeville girls, and Stewart's Creek is 20-12, and they have the worst record in the whole Final Four. You got 22.
And I saw them last night. They were pretty good.
Yeah, 22-7 Cookeville, 23-3 Blackman, and 23-6 Lebanon. And you got to play that tournament at Lebanon. So I often say, and Jeff Jordan told me this years ago, and he's been right since then, the region semifinals is about the best night of high school basketball that you can see.
Yeah, I agree. And particularly because you got 2 games and 4 teams, and I mean they're battling it for it, and there's no way you can't get up for those games, and that's why I think they're always so good.
Well, PCA is playing Knoxville Grace tonight in the Final Four, or for a spot in the Final Four. So good luck to PCA. And John, a little word about Eagleville taking on. They've got Culleoka tonight, unless I've got the wrong opponent there.
I don't know. I heard Santa Fe, but that may be wrong. I may be wrong. I'm not sure.
Let me take a look. I know you said that to me, and that just made me realize.
Well, I got it from a high school kid, so.
Yeah, they're playing Culleoka, and if they win, they've got Santa Fe. So that's the they're in the same bracket with Santa Fe is what happens there.
So not totally a piece of cake.
No.
Santa Fe, they beat Santa Fe by 1, and they had a game suspended because the coach's father had some kind of spell, and they just ended it right there, tied.
Wow. Richland, too, is also in there. So if you win, you play Santa Fe, and if you win, you play Richland probably. So,
yeah.
I mean, it's no cakewalk in the region.
You get to this part of it, you know, you see those occasional big wins like we saw last night. But right now, usually they should be all good games.
All right, well, let's take a break. We'll come back, and we'll have your starting lineups in just a moment on State Farm Prep Sports.
This is Craig Buckner with Mills Family Pharmacy.
Customized services.
We call it Happy Hiney Cream for a diaper rash.
To meet your needs.
We make that in our lab.
Custom medications.
For women's health, we specialize in hormone replacement therapy.
Specifically for you.
Compounds for weight loss.
Mills Family Pharmacy offers a wide range of compounding.
The liquid, suppository.
All to create medications for you.
We can flavor medications. We offer medical-grade supplements.
Next to Toots on South Church at Veterans Parkway.
If someone asked, what's your more? Would you be surprised? Well, at First Bank, knowing your more is where we start. Whether it's seeing your kid's college graduation, seeing the world, or seeing the ocean from your patio, your more helps us see who you are. That's why First Bank offers you more time, more access to local lenders and leaders, more answers, and more products. So tell us, what's your more? First Bank. Bank local. Get more. Member FDIC.
Parks Auction. We handle everything.
Whether you're buying or selling a home or whether you're buying or selling commercial property, the auction is just so much easier, quicker, smoother.
My wife and I sold our personal home. Parks Auctions helped us with that. The house brought about 20% more than we were going to ask for.
Visit our website at parksauction.com to learn more.
Hi, if they're into having a home now, $15.
Stan Vaught and the Parks Auction team are proud supporters of local high school and MTSU sports.
If you need concrete work done, who would I call? Dan France Concrete. Here's why. He's local. He attended Walter Hill Elementary, Oakland, and MTSU. He served our community as a school resource officer for 9 years, and he's involved in the community.
This is Dan with Dan France Concrete, wishing all Rutherford County student athletes a great season. Study hard, play harder, and be safe.
Dan France Concrete is a licensed and insured residential and commercial concrete construction contractor serving Middle Tennessee. Check out danfranceconcrete.com online to see some of their work.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Basketball.
We welcome you back, and it's time to get you your starting lineups here in this one. First of all, for the visiting Laverne Wolverines here on the scoreboard tonight, number 0, Cam Samuel. He is a senior forward. Number 1, Landon Bryant, a senior guard. Number 10, Steve Sherman, a junior guard. Desmond Hostin, a freshman guard. And A.J. Wright, a junior forward center. So 0 Samuel, 1 Bryant, 10 Sherman, 21 Hostin, and 25 Wright for Tony Rutland's Laverne Wolverines. Now, I can tell you that this is the same Laverne team with 3, 4, 5 different pieces that got to the state tournament last year. So really good Laverne team. For the Rockvale Rockets, Tony Rutland, the head coach of Laverne, and they come in at 19-7. Rockvale at 14-14. Number 2, Ty Newton, 5'10" senior forward. Number 3, Caleb Lewis, 6'11" junior. Also Malachi Long, number 24, a 6'2" senior forward. Number 12, Elijah France, a 6'1" junior. And number 44, Dallas Paldo, he is a 6'4" sophomore center. So Newton, Lewis, Long, France, Paldo. So there you go. Your starting lineups here from JHA Company Fans Heating and Air Winners Trophies. John, I think we're going to have a good one tonight.
I believe you're right, Brian.
About ready to jump center here.
Laverne are very experienced too in this. They've got 3-4 returners from last year's team.
That they do. Tip is going to be controlled by Laverne quickly. Down, and now backing it back out is Cam Samuel. Samuel has it, top of the key, goes right side to Bryant. And now at the right wing is Bryant. He's going to bring it around here, sweep around to the near side. At the left wing, Sherman takes one bounce over right side to Wright. Back up top, Samuel. Nice bounce pass inside. Nowhere for Hostin to go. Now drives, gets to the right block, puts it up. In traffic, no good. Laverne gets the rebound, and there's a reach and grabbing foul. And that's going to go against Dallas Paldo. And Dallas had a little trouble with this the other night. Trying to keep him out of foul trouble if you're Laverne. Inbounds and off the screen, a three from Sherman is no good. Falls away. Another rebound for the Wolverines, though. They kick it out up top. Bryant's three is in there.
He's the mainstay for Laverne, and that indication of that jump shot.
That took 1 minute off the clock. 2 rebounds, a foul, and they got a three out of it. Baldo at the line, now kicks it out. Here's a three for an answer, which is a ripper from Caleb Lewis. And that took 15 seconds. Up top, they went for the steal. Hostin to the foul line. Hostin has the ball stolen away. Down the floor, Malachi Long, and Long lays it in. Can't sleep on Rockvale's defense, that's for sure. With the basketball, Sherman, left wing, three in the air. It's in and out. Tried to draw the foul and couldn't do it. Now the ball goes out of bounds, and Lewis fell to the floor, and it's off of him and out of bounds. So Laverne retains possession. Landon Bryant to trigger in here on the near baseline. Lobs it into Hostin. Back up top, near the logo, is Samuel.
Laverne likes low-scoring games. I mean, they've got a good defense, and they take their time running their offense.
Well, they're looking at a zone here, and I think they're trying to be very patient and careful with the ball. Kind of a matchup. They tip it back out to Bryant. Bryant goes left side, pull-up jumper from 10. Off the rim, no good, and Lewis had the rebound. Lost it. No, he was laying out of bounds. Well, that's twice. The first sub is Malik Sanders, a freshman guard for the Wolverines, under Tony Rutland. The inbounds toss is made. One touch, two. Now the third touch over with Bryant at the right wing. He's going to have to bring it up top. He's being dogged by France. They work it over to Samuel in the corner. Samuel's going to distribute the ball tonight. Here's the top of the key three from Bryant. That's 2 threes in a row for him.
They're in a zone, but they're stressing the defense man, a little bit of a man on Bryant.
I know why.
They were a little late getting there that time.
Bryant had a nice look. Here's France at the foul line, left elbow, really. And now, Caleb Lewis almost had the ball knocked away from him. Over to France up top. Now Long has it. They get it at the foul line to Paldo. Go down low to Ty Newton. Newton takes a dribble. He put it on the floor. So does Paldo, and he goes up now, and they're going to foul him. Well, John, you put the ball on the floor, you're asking for trouble, and both Newton and Paldo did, and got bailed out with the Cam Samuel foul.
Yeah, they were so fortunate there. I mean, there was nothing there for either one of them.
Paldo's first free throw is in the air and good. He'll have another. Got 2 Rutherford County girls teams left in Division 1, Division 2, PCA girls. Free throw good, so he hit a pair. 7-6, Rockvale. Wolverines, the freshman Sanders off the mark. Rebound Long. Long brings it down to the right wing. They work it around the corner. Now Newton has it. Thought about a three. Paldo at the foul line. Nice dump down low. Cutting through was France.
Just kind of shovel pass to him. That was pretty.
Samuel up top. Now left wing. Driving in there is Bryant. No, he's cut off there and threw the ball into the hands of Long, and they're going to say it's white ball. Well, Rockvale gets it off the second Laverne turnover. Long takes a look at Coach Wendell Ingram before bringing the ball down. Get it down low to France. Now back outside. Long has it at the left wing. Right side, France. Dumps it low. Finds Lewis. Double teamed. Back out. France now gives it to Lewis again, and the ball dropped out of bounds. Boy, these two teams are playing some D in the paint.
Well, Rockvale is really adamant about going inside, and that may be from the scouting report that Coach Ingram saw, but that's 3 times now they've tried to get it down low.
Samuel to Hostin. They leave him open. Coming back through is Bryant. Work it down low to Cam Samuel. Samuel at the left block. Doesn't even look at the goal. Passes back over right side. Now they get it down. And the shot blocked by A.J. Wright as he was going up. France down the floor, foul line, glides in, puts it up, no good. Offside rebound taken by Wright. Now the ball stolen away. Long in the corner, it's France for 3 off the back of the rim. Tip up, not gonna go, but there is an over the back foul.
That shot was a really tough shot.
Foul number 1, yeah.
Good defense by Laverne, had his hand in his face.
So with 3:19 to play, it's Rockvale up 9-3. And Laverne's got the ball. With it is Jason Emil, who's in there. He is a senior. He's another one of those players that got some time last year. Ball knocked out of bounds. Ooh, they call an offensive foul on Bryant. No, Samuel. Looked right at Bryant, and Bryant thought it was him, and that's 2 on Cam Samuel, and that's not good news for Laverne.
Well, you mentioned they're not as deep maybe as some teams.
Over here near side, France in the front court. Looking at a Laverne 2-3 zone. Right side to Ty Newton. Newton back up top, Lewis between the circles. Pulled up his dribble, now over to Long. Way out there on the far side at the wing spot. I mean, they're playing around the volleyball line. Now they get it to France at the foul line. He drives in, goes up, and the shot blocked. Bryant down the floor. Bryant turns, spins at the block, now kicks it back out. They work it around the horn. A 3 is over, on the way, no good. Too long from Steven Sherman. And Laverne has not scored in a while. Ty Newton with a 3-point lead. France to Paldo. Paldo at the foul line. Takes one dribble, looks low, cutting through baseline. Is Ty Newton too strong? Missed the shot. Well, they've had some good looks underneath.
They have.
Bryant up the floor to Samuel. Cam gives it off deeper in the corner. Now Bryant, he's going to shoot from downtown. It's off the back of the rim. Ball bounds around, and Laverne gives it up to the Rockets. Inside, Paldo goes up, strong left hand, can't get it to go. And now he's going to foul. And I have that as his second.
Wow, they've had 3 really good looks inside and haven't been able to finish.
So now with Dallas and 2 fouls, we'll see. Caleb Samuel comes in. And Kason Osenleye going to come in, but they're not going to let him in just yet.
Well, he checked in here.
Yep.
That happens a lot when we're on the floor.
Samuel.
I guess you look like an official.
Over to Bryant, do I really? Now Hostin. It's Samuel dribbling around, kicks it out in the corner. Finds Malik Sanders for 3. Boy, the shot in the corner is just not going for Laverne. France down the floor to Caleb Lewis. Caleb, foul line. It's Paldo. Back out to Lewis, just hands it to him. To Long now, right wing. Coach Wendell Ingram saying to move. Newton over in the far side. They whip it around the corner. Here's Lewis for 3, and it's a rainbow shot from the right wing. Second 3 for him, and they've doubled up Laverne, 12-6, 45 seconds to play. Lewis left side, finds Malik Sanders. Sanders back up top to Wright. Wright looks around. Just hands it off to Samuel. Now that's Caleb Samuel. And Bryant almost had it stolen away. Penetrates, pulls up from 6, in and out. Rebound tipped out, and here's Lewis down the floor. Caleb, bounce pass down low. France layup, good.
Transition game's been good for Rockvale.
Down the floor, Samuel. Up top, Bryant now whips it around to the right side, Sanders. 6 seconds. They drive in, and they get it in there to big Desmond Poston for 2. And here's a 3 online, but falls short from midcourt. And we've reached halftime. No, sorry, reached the second quarter. Sorry. It's Rockvale 14, Laverne 8. You're listening to State Farm Prep Sports.
Head over to J. Mullins Jewelry to check out their selection of rings, watches, custom designed jewelry, and much more. They're a local business located at 352 West Northville Boulevard right here in Murfreesboro. They have gifts for all occasions, weddings, graduations, anniversaries, whatever you need, you can find it at J. Mullins Jewelry. That's at 352 West Northville Boulevard or online at mullinsjewelry.com.
You've changed thousands of diapers, played hours of peekaboo and duck duck goose. You do anything to protect your kids. I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and it's important to protect them with life insurance. I can make it easy and affordable for you to protect your family.
Every team knows which play can be a winning move. I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, here to help life go right by combining your home and auto insurance. Call me today at 615-890-0850. It's a winning move that saves you time and money.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Thank you, sir, Andy. Our game also brought to you in part by State Farm agents Celeste Middleton, Ron Reeves, Emerson Williams, Dana Womack, and Andy Womack. Roscoe Brown. We appreciate our friends at Roscoe Brown, along with First Bank, Murfreesboro Medical Clinic, and the law offices of John Day, bringing you State Farm Prep Sports tonight. It's Rockvale basketball. Osunleye is in. And they get the ball down low to Dewberry, who also checked in, has it blocked from behind. And there's one more that's in there, too, for Laverne. I'm sorry, keep looking at the white and blue, and it makes me think that that's Laverne, because that's their color, too.
That's true.
Work it back up top. There he is, Jaden Evans, who came in. Sanders gives it up to Samuel. Samuel, he had a little help with the dribble there. Now Sanders going to try to go baseline, nothing there. They try to bounce it inside, and somehow Wright corrals it back to Bryant. They do work it inside to Wright. He has to kick it back out to Sanders. He drives, pull up from 6, off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound, Caleb Samuel missed the shot. And another rebound in there. There's a whistle, and I think it's going to be a Rockvale foul. Dewberry picks up his first foul. It's 14-8 at the quarter break, and that's where we are here, a minute and 4 seconds into this second quarter. Back up top, Caleb Samuel, left side. Driving in is Sherman. Now back to Caleb. Caleb drives, and the ball lost in traffic. He comes up with it, goes up, and the ball comes loose. Caleb Lewis in transition. Lewis doesn't give it up and has it stripped away from by Bryant. Bryant has the numbers, goes up, fouled by Dewberry.
Bryant did that all on his own there, and almost got a three-point play out of it.
So Landon Bryant is going to go to the free throw line. Number 1, very talented senior guard for Laverne. Free throw number 1 is good. Bryant's got 7 of their 9 points. Hussey is in. Evan Hussey, he wears number 3 tonight. Second free throw is good. So Bryant has 8 of their 10. It's a 14-10 game, 2-point Rockvale lead. Dewberry, they're double teaming, trapping. Now Osunleye doesn't drive down low, kicks it out to Dewberry around the horn. Now Long has it between the circles. Takes a couple of dribbles. Lob down low. Osunleye can't get it to fall. Man, they've had some really good looks. Bryant turns, spins to the right block, goes out of bounds and off of Rockvale.
Wendell Ingram offense right now is doing exactly what they want to do, but they can't hit the basket.
Inbounds, and Hostin gets it. Triggered in. Now Bryant in the corner. He's wide open. Back of the rim. No good. Nice rebound in there by Hostin. And the shot good after he passed off down to right. And there is a foul. Foul is on Caleb Lewis. That's 2 on him. And Lewis is going to go out. Wyatt Gilliland, the 6'7" senior post. And we've got a 30-second timeout here by the Laverne Wolverines. So we'll keep it here as well. And John will have a word from Parks Auction here for you.
Well, auctions are fast, efficient, and profitable. That's why so many turn to Parks Auction. That's why they turn to them first. Bob Bugg and Stan Vaught are industry leaders. They take the hassle out of buying and selling. Call the team that best gets results. Parks Auction. We get you top dollar for your property online at parksauction.com. And it will be very, very straight tonight. I just want you to know.
Well,
we won't have the silliness that we have in most games when you're doing the commercial.
Which one is that? Which commercial?
The Bob Parks Auction commercial.
With
how you
with Stan Bugg and Bob
frivolous information.
That's not
that
right.
You throw
though,
out there.
It's not Stan Bugg and Bob Vaught.
No, it's not. No.
Okay. Bob Bugg and Stan Vaught. Free throw, in and out. There's going to be a lane violation, though.
Boy, coaches hate that.
Yeah. It was a Laverne lane violation, so only one more free throw. He was shooting. It's good. Well, no, it was an and one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So it was a Rockvale lane violation. They work it down low and throw it out of bounds. Dewberry was cutting baseline, and there's no way he could get to that ball from Malachi Long. Coach Ingram quickly going to the bench. I don't think he got there in time, did Elijah France. Bryant now left wing to Hussey, who has it now. Bounce pass, top of the key, Samuel. Cam dumps it low, gets it over to Wright. Wright turns, spins, working on White. Gilliland missed the shot. Rebound, Hussey has it, kicks it out. Landon Bryant, no look, down low. Cam Samuel going up, missed. And now Rockvale dodging bullets on the Laverne offensive end. 14-13. Rockvale up. Laverne has not led in this game. Gilliland tries to pass up top, and it's stolen away. Down low, get it to Landon Bryant, goes up, has the ball stripped away. Jaden Smith coming in for the Rockets. Well, Coach Ingram is trying to find some combination here. That's 10 players now, John.
Gilliland had the ball inside and he dished it out, and I think that was not what Coach Ingram wanted at the point in time.
Landon Bryant, France guarding pretty closely. Bryant puts up a shot. It's no good. Nice box out by Osunleye. And bringing it up the floor, Osunleye over left side to France. Back up top. Now they work it inside. They kick it back out, and a long three is up. No good by Evans. Rebound. Amari Dewberry has it blocked by Bryant. Down the floor in transition are the Wolverines. Lay in too strong by Sherman. Man, this is a fast game. Left wing on a drive. Evans gets in there. And we're going to have a whistle and a foul.
Both teams struggling with these zones that they're throwing out there at them. Both of them, both teams right now.
Going to have a quick report on what's going on at the Blackman-Stewart's Creek game here.
In perhaps the lowest scoring quarter in region tournament basketball history. It's 4-0 Blackman at the end of one over here in Blaze country.
All right, Danny Brewer with the report for us there.
Did he say 4-0?
4-0 Blackman after one. I don't know that I've seen somebody scoreless, and that's between Stewart's Creek and Blackman. By the way, Blackman leads 4-0. Foul line back out. Here's a three. It's blocked. The attempt by Evans is blocked. In the backcourt and in trouble is Hussey, and a whistle. They call the travel. Turnover Laverne, and Coach Rutland, his hand immediately goes to the face and a face palm.
Well, he had a little word for the official there, too.
Yes, he did. Lebanon leads Siegel 10-9. We're going to have some very close games tonight, I have a feeling.
And at this rate, low scoring.
Yes. A pass over left side, Evans. Evans spots for the three, and it's too long. Rebound Bryant, long pass up the floor, and can Sanders get to it? No, but it's knocked out of bounds by by Dewberry.
Rockvale doing a good job of getting back on defense. Laverne wants to run after that rebound, but they haven't been that successful with it.
5:45 to play. I'll tell you this score in just a second. Going up. Ball knocked out of bounds, and it belongs to the Wolverines. I got it into the first quarter score was 10-9. And Mr. Andres just sent me a tweet here, so let me check that for you. While Bryant is at the foul line, tries to back it back out now. Going up against Evans, penetrates, pulls up just inside the three-point arc, can't get it to fall. Siegel leads 21-12 with 5:45 left in the first half in that one, so that's a good score. Up top, here's a three that falls through for Jaden Evans. Quickly down. They get it inside to Wright, miss the shot, they get the rebound, but it's stripped away. Sanders had it, but it's yanked out of there by Dewberry. Evans up the floor, puts up a shot, it is no good. Smith with the rebound and put back from the left block. He's come in and given 5 big points here in this second quarter. It's a 19-13 game. Ball tipped around, Bryant is double teamed, tried to knock it out of bounds, and it's gonna be Rockvale ball. He was standing out of bounds. That was like within an inch of us. Ty Newton gonna check in, and he's gonna trigger it in right now. John Laverne got it to 14-13, ball tipped. Newton runs it down. Then a nice run here by Rockvale in the corner, Evans. They work it inside to Jaden, and the ball turned over.
You get it down there that low, you might as well shoot it.
Yep. Here's Steven Sherman, pull-up jumper, in and out. Laverne has missed a ton of shots here lately. France going to push it up the floor, foul line, takes it all the way in, and an offensive foul. Shot went too.
Laverne is 1 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. And they only shot 27% in the first quarter. But they're only down by 6.
Right. Bryant's going to walk it down. No pressure here. Sherman just across the, Sherman just across. Bryant gives it up, now gets it back. Landon takes it right side in the corner. Sanders has it. Back to Steven Sherman, now Cam Samuel with it now. Cam to Landon Bryant, launches a three, it's good.
Came off a pick, it was way deep, but he hit it.
He's got 11, including 3 first bank threes, and cuts the 6-point lead in half. Throw over into the corner, and I don't know how Evans got that. Down to Smith. Smith at the left block, going to get tied up, and it's going to belong to Laverne. Another case of putting the ball on the floor. 6 turnovers for the Rockets. A 3 would tie us up here. Laverne has not led in this game. Bryant takes it right side. Comes here, now drives, gets to the block and knocked out of bounds by Ty Newton.
I think Bryant does a much better job when he's coming off a screen and not actually dribbling the ball. Or he has in this game anyway. He's a terrific shooter.
He's the one who triggers it in. They work it down inside. Hook shot up, no good by Austin. And why did they stop play? Trying to figure it out. It's going to be Rockvale's ball somehow.
Well, right now in the officiating, it's Rockvale 2, Laverne nothing.
Braylon Ingram comes in, and half of the fans in here are not happy. But I think Coach Rutland, whatever was told to him by one of the officials, he's okay now. 53 seconds to play. Ooh, almost over and back. Evans still in the backcourt, lost the ball. Landon Bryant in the lane, goes up strong, no good. Tip up, no good. They got another one, no good, but a foul as Austin got that third rebound and tried to put it up. Free throws coming up for him. And the foul is on Braylon Ingram. Coach Rutland still kind of talking about what happened earlier. I'm still confused.
We should have had our table on the other side. That's
isn't that the
going
truth?
on over there.
Austin misses the first. This to cut it to a 2-point lead with 43.9 seconds to play. Going to have all the scores fine for you now coming up in just a few. Second free throw, no good, missed a pair. Nice block out by Jaden Smith. Rockvale coming down the floor, 40 seconds. In the backcourt, France passes over right side. Finds Evans, way out here in the front court. In fact, France is standing on the logo just across the time stripe. Takes it to the left side a little bit, now to Ty Newton, gets it right back. 23 seconds. Gonna try to get somebody going baseline, maybe. France, back, he thought about it, to Ingram. Just a safe pass out now to France. With 11 seconds, gonna be one shot now. Drives, foul line, glides in, right side, shot, scores! France, now Laverne's gonna have no time because they threw the ball away. 21-16 is your halftime score as the Rockvale Rockets lead the regular season district champion Laverne Wolverines. 21-16 your score. Stay with us, we'll have more coming up for you. It's halftime here in the region quarterfinals on State Farm Prep Sports.
Hey, it's Brian. I want to tell you about my bank, First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. You know, in a world that's changing, replacing local with global, personal contact with a screen, and human expertise with AI, I'm happy that First National Bank of Middle Tennessee is here in Murfreesboro with real experts that will show up to get the job done. 2 locations on Gateway and Memorial Boulevards.
First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. We show up for you.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 401715.
For 75 years, Murfreesboro Medical Clinic has been a cornerstone of health and compassion in our community. From our humble beginnings to the advanced, comprehensive care we offer today, our commitment to you has never wavered. With 8 locations across Murfreesboro and Middle Tennessee and over 100 physicians, we continue to provide the highest standard of care. Then, now, and always, your health is our mission.
Hello friends, Lenny Farmer with Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home. More than I can count, we have taken care of families who were totally caught off guard with the passing of a loved one. There are so many details to tie up. It really can be overwhelming. Again, more than I can count are the comments from families who have pre-planned and pre-funded their or their loved one's funeral saying, "I'm so thankful we took care of this ahead of time. It would have been a financial hardship had we not. Let me help your pre-plan." Call me at 615-893-2422.
Hi, this is Dan at Music World and Drummers Den. If you need music gear, Music World and Drummers Den is where you need to be. We have more guitars than anybody in town. We have all stringed instruments. We've got it all. We have keyboards as well. Do we have drums? We are Music World and Drummers Den. We also have an excellent choice of used equipment. We are Music World and Drummers Den, 2762 South Church Street, across from Indian Hills Golf Course.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Our game tonight is brought to you by Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance. TOA steps up when the play breaks down. Information on how TOA surgical specialists can get you back in the game, visit TOA.com. And by Two's Good Food and Fun, Stones River Town Center, Bud's Tire, and Wilson Bank and Trust. Time to take a look at the scoring here, brought to you by Fans Heating and Air, Winners Trophies, and JHA Company. Josh Houston and Associates. For Rockvale, Caleb Lewis has 2 First Bank threes for 6 points. Malachi Long with 2 points. Elijah France has 6, and Jaden Evans with 5, also a 3 in there. Dallas Paldo with 2. For Laverne, Landon Bryant leads them with 11 points. He has 3 threes in the game. Houston has 2, and A.J. Wright with 3. So Landon Bryant is kind of leading the way for Laverne and has kept them in it as they trail here 21-16 here at halftime. Our game tonight brought to you by Two's Good Food and Fun, Stones River Town Center, Bud's Tire, and Wilson Bank and Trust. And we'll be back and take a look at the team stats right after we take this break.
When we started our flagship restaurant on Broad Street, who would have known we'd have grown and touched each 4 corners of Rutherford County? Now we have locations in South Murfreesboro, Smyrna, West Murfreesboro, and the original on 860 Northwest Broad Street.
Swing by one of our 4 locations after a game for some good food and fun.
Thank you, Murfreesboro, Smyrna, and Rutherford County.
Thank you to our patrons and customers.
Thank you.
Good food and fun.
For more than 36 years, Wilson Bank and Trust has been proud to serve communities all across Tennessee. As an independent local bank, we provide banking products competitive with large banks, but delivered with personalized local service. Wilson Bank and Trust has been community-focused since 1987 and looks forward to many more. Discover the power of local community banking that truly makes a difference. Give us a call or come on by any of our local 30 locations or visit wilsonbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC.
Life changes, then it changes again. Hi, I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Lee Colvin. A job loss, change in health, or loss of a loved one can have a big impact on your family's financial security. Let's work together to help make sure that you're equipped for life's unexpected events. Stop by our office in the Public Shopping Center on South Rutherford Boulevard or give us a call at 615-907-7056 for an appointment. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Did you just move here? Was the Tennessee summer a surprise? If the heat and humidity caught you off guard, wait until you feel a Tennessee winter. Since 1940, Roscoe Brown has been helping families in this area, and just like you go to the doctor for a checkup, you need to let Roscoe Brown do a winter checkup on your HVAC system. Don't let the approaching Tennessee winter surprise you. Set up a winter HVAC checkup at Roscoe Brown.
Roscoe Brown.
RoscoeBrown.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
A look at our team stats here with Rockvale leading Laverne 21-16. Laverne has 14 rebounds to Rockvale's 15. Rockvale has shot 8 of 21 for 38%. They have 3 threes. And Laverne, not shooting well, 5 of 26 for 19%. And they have 3 threes, all of them belonging to Landon Bryant. Laverne 3 of 5 from the free throw line for 60%. Rockvale 2 of 2. They have not missed. Laverne with 5 turnovers and Rockvale with 7. It was 14-8 Rockvale at the end of the first quarter, and nothing much has changed except it's a 5-point lead for them here at halftime. And we're going to take a look at our Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard. Brian, you've got some updates.
Yes, we do. And in fact, we've got a Dr. Automotive report. Danny Brewer with Dr. Automotive is at the Blackman-Stewart's Creek game. Much more scoring in the second quarter of that one out there, I think.
The score here at Blackman is 25-8. Blackman at the half. Stewart's Creek has struggled mightily on the offensive end. They've had one player score. Taj Rosemer has all 8 of their points. They didn't score until 6:30 remaining in the second quarter. So it's been mostly Blackman. 6 different kids have scored. 25-8 Blackman at the half.
All right, Danny Brewer with Dr. Automotive in-game report. Other scores on the Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard at halftime. Eagleville 39, Culleoka 19. So a 20-point lead at the half. Of course, here it's Rockvale 21, Laverne 16. Blackman 28-8 or 25-8 over Stewart's Creek. In District 7 game being played at a District 7 gym. Siegel Lebanon here in Region 4-4A. Siegel leads 35-28, and I have this as a final, and I don't think that's right. This says Cookeville 31, Oakland 20 as a final.
Sounds more like a halftime score, really.
It does to me too. So
It couldn't be a final. It's 7:30.
I know.
Yeah.
But stranger things have happened. So anyway, I'll report that as
Go with your gut. Go with your
I think
gut
it's
on that
halftime,
one. Yeah.
honestly. And there you go. So 2 minutes, we'll be back. Second half action coming up on State Farm Prep Sports.
This is a paid legal ad.
You've probably heard it a million times. If you're injured, call a lawyer. And you probably haven't because you don't know how much it will cost, how long it will take, or even if you have a case. At the law offices of John Day, we provide a free initial consultation because we understand that folks don't want to pay a lawyer only to find out they don't have a case. If you think we can help, we do so on a contingency basis, which means we only get paid if you do. Seriously injured? Call me, John Day.
We're at Rick's Barbecue talking with Anne-Marie Brentz, who says they're ready to feed your entire crew with the family pack.
It's a pound of pork or any of our pulled meats, and then you get two 16-ounce sides, and then you get a bag of chips, which are plain or barbecue, and then the buns come with it, and then you get one of our drink choices, which is either a 2-liter of one of our sodas or a half-gallon of one of our teas.
And don't forget the famous Rick's Loaded Baked Potato.
That's the biggest potato you can get. They're right at 2 pounds.
Let Rick's Barbecue do the cooking, 212 Warrior Drive.
Participating in Murfreesboro's special census could help bring more funding to our city, $175 per resident per year. Here's Murfreesboro Mayor Shane McFarland.
Those dollars shared with us will greatly benefit our community, build roads, maintain parks, improve public safety, and much more.
It's fast and easy. Complete the form online at murfreesborocensus.com.
Count me in.
Okay, count me in.
And count me in too.
Let's make sure every resident counts. Visit murfreesborocensus.com.
At Dr. Automotive in Smyrna, we're committed to providing local car owners with top-notch auto repair services. Let's hear what some customers have to say about Dr. Automotive.
I just really appreciate Danny and his whole team. I always feel like I'm going to get great service and the right outcome.
You just don't find any better people.
He's always been very good.
We've got the cure for your car. Dr. Automotive, keeping your car running smoothly, mile after mile. Visit our website, smyrnaautorepair.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Our game tonight brought to you by Good Neighbor State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, located at 803 North Thompson Lane, near Medical Center Parkway. That's State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, 615-895-2700. Getting ready for the second half and the starting lineups. Here's Brian.
All right, John. Here we go. Second half action, and the ball thrown away immediately. Up the floor, Laverne, layup. Good by Landon Bryant. Samuel, Bryant, Sherman, Hostin, and Wright. No changes there, I think, from the first half. And no changes for the Rockets. Newton, Lewis, Long, France, and Paldo. From Fans Heating and Air, JHA Company, as well as Winners Trophies. JHA is Josh Houston and Associates. Rockvale moving from right to left as we see it. We're on the scores table side of the home team. Paldo inside, they kick it out. France, a three is off the back of the rim. Rebound, Newton, high for it. Now it's Long for three, swish! Malachi Long with a big Drano from the corner, and it's 24-18. Rockets up. Winner moves on in the region. If you lose, the season's over. Nice drive, baseline by Sherman. That's Stevens' first points tonight.
And he got a pick up front there and blocked out Newton. He couldn't keep up with him.
The winner of this game plays the Oakland and Cookeville winner. High pressure, big stakes in this one tonight. Pass over left wing, looking inside. Nothing there for France. I might even go as far to say the winner of this game would be favored in that. Over right side, France now to Paldo, foul line. Nothing there, back to France. It's a 4-point Rockvale lead. Malachi Long drives in, now Newton has it at the left wing. Brings it back up top, passes to Long. Foul line, Paldo dumps it down low, goes up, and a reverse lay-in by France.
Great pass, but what a shot by France.
My goodness. That looked impossible to me. Laverne trailing by 6 here. It's been a 2-possession game at the most. Trying to back in, nothing there for Wright, and the ball lost. France pushing it down the floor. France right block and goes up. No foul. And they're going to say he was out of bounds. Ouch. That's nuts. John, PCA boys tonight claim a 91-47 victory over Knoxville Grace to punch their ticket to the state's Final Four in commanding fashion.
I'll say.
That is a big score right there. Maybe a state champion PCA lines.
They're
loaded.
Samuel shoot if he wants to.
Here's Stephen Sherman trying to back in. And the ball tipped away and knocked away by Caleb Lewis. And there's a little inter-team arguing going on there with Laverne between the players for some reason. I don't think they were running what they wanted to. And to inbound is Landon Bryant. Lobs it in. Finds A.J. Wright. Right back to Hussey, and now driving baseline and a foul. Paldo's going to pick up the foul as Sherman was driving there, and that is Dallas's third foul.
The thing about Paldo, he gives them a presence inside, a big presence.
Yeah, he does. Stephen Sherman at the free throw line, and Laverne could use these tosses. It's in the air and bounces and falls through. Middle Tennessee men, winners in overtime at UTEP. The Lady Raiders win today.
UT wins.
UT, yep. One at the buzzer. Second free throw goes. It was tied at 76, I think, in that UT-Alabama game. Ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to belong to Laverne. John, the SEC is loaded.
Well, they only had 3.8 seconds to get that shot off, and they did.
That was a matchup of number 5 and number 6, and Auburn's number 1.
That's going to probably give Tennessee a number 1 seed somewhere in the NCAA
Yeah,
tournament.
I think they'll get a bye, or double bye. Going baseline, turning, spinning is Bryant, looking for Samuel now. Cam tries to dump it low. The ball is tipped out of bounds by Laverne. I'm sorry, by the Rockvale Rockets. That has got me all torn up. They should have worn the baby blue or something.
I don't know why they didn't listen to you.
I wasn't asked. All I needed was a table when we got here. Inbounds pass is stolen away. And Long takes it to the right side. For the Rockets, they're up by 4 with 4:35 to play in the third quarter. Paldo kicks it out. Newton thought about a 3, got Bryant in the air and drove, and Bryant's going to pick up the foul. What a head fake there by Ty Newton. It's Landon's first foul. He just jumped and got in midair as Newton went baseline. Inbounds by France, passes into the backcourt here to Malachi Long. Brings it down, now Paldo at the foul line, kicks it out in the corner, Newton has it. He hasn't gotten a shot off tonight. Paldo in the lane, they work it outside, the ball thrown away, tipped out by Samuel. I can say Samuel when Cam is not in the game with Caleb, and they haven't been in the game at the same time tonight. Inbounds to Paldo. Now Long has it to the foul line, turns, spins. Newton has it way out there on the right wing. Backs it out even further to Lewis. Paldo at the foul line. Takes a dribble, kicks it out to Newton in the corner. It's Long, and it's drained. John, you give him a touch out there, he's going to can it every time.
Yeah, they're shooting much better than Laverne's shooting. They've got Laverne's hit their 2 field goals, but they've only had 2 chances with the ball.
They get it down low. Cam Samuel goes up. The reverse, nicely done. Kissed it in off the glass for his first points tonight, 29-24. Long pass up, Lewis in the corner, Newton back to Lewis at the left wing. He drives, gets to the foul line, turns, spins, puts it up with the left hand around Cam Samuel. Shot too strong, rebound, down with it is Sherman. Sherman at the wing. Over to Bryant now left side. They work off a pick. Long pass in the corner. Here's a 3 launched, and he was out of bounds. Wow. Sherman spotted for the 3 in the corner, and he touched the line. 3:13 to play.
You don't see that happen very often.
No. And he was set over there. It's not like long pass over. Here's Lewis. Double teamed to Paldo at the foul line. They kick it out over to Long. Long drives in. Now Lewis in the corner. Spots. And off the rim, no good. Rebound ripped down by A.J. Wright, the big junior for the Wolverines. Down the floor, Bryant goes into a triple team. Now pulls up, shoots, and he was fouled. He was fouled that time, for sure. Not called. Down the floor in transition, Ty Newton. And they're going to call a foul on Laverne. Maybe got lucky that time. Sherman picks up the foul. Not sure Newton didn't pull up and maybe walk. Yeah. You saw the same thing then. Okay.
But you were so engrossed in your play-by-play, I didn't want to interrupt you.
I don't know if that's the right word. Free throw, good by Ty Newton. That's Ty's first points tonight for the senior. We'll get to see him out on the baseball diamond at some point whenever the basketball season is over. Hopefully it'll take a while if you're a Rockvale fan. Second toss for Newton is good. Landon Bryant to bring it up the floor. Wolverines trailing 31-24. Bryant on the logo, now takes it left side. France all over him. Back up top, Cam Samuel. Cam drives in, goes up, puts up a crazy shot. Can't get it to fall. Rebound, though, for the Wolverines. No good, Hussey. Ball on the floor, picked up by Newton. And gets it up the floor to France. France going to be bumped and fouled.
To be honest, Laverne looks a little frustrated right now.
John, I think they've met a team, and maybe there's not another team that they played against this year that can play at their pace.
They match up well.
They
Rockvale does with them.
I think Rockvale subbed out the wrong person. Back over to France here from Long. Rockvale's going to sub 3 here at the next timeout. Baldo looking inside, nothing there. Back to France. France up to Malachi, 157. Just under 10 minutes. Bounce pass to Paldo. And here's Long. Long dumps it down low. Here's Osenleye. Goes up, has it blocked. A block by A.J. Wright. Down the floor, Evans pops a 3. Swish! And a timeout on the floor. It's 31-27, 1:37 to play. Timeout Laverne, timeout for us. We'll be right back on State Farm Prep Sports.
Since 1966, Vans Heating and Air has been a symbol of quality for Murfreesboro and Rutherford County. For friendly, complete service on Amana, Bryant, or American Standard Heating and Air products, Vans will do it all. Sell you your choice of products and then install it with their factory-trained, experienced, professional staff. In the unlikely event you need service, Vans will be there with trained technicians. Vans Heating and Air is located on Jayhawk Court. Call 615-893-7930. Vans Heating and Air.
It's not just a home or a car. I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton. We see your home and car as the time and memories you put into them. Give me a call at 615-895-2700 and let me help you give them the protection they deserve.
Local business owners, you know how important it is to be here for your customers. I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and I run a small business in Rutherford County too. I'm here to help you protect your small business. Call me at 615-900-0877.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Basketball.
Welcome back here after the timeout. Laverne took the timeout here after scoring, and they trailed 31-27. Laverne, unless they led very, very, very early, but I think it's been Rockvale all the way.
You're right, it has been.
Okay, it's been about a 2-possession game at the most. Newton to Paldo. Paldo, foul line, dumps it low. Now out to Newton, 3 ball, his first of the night, no good. Rebound, Osenleye. Bounce pass down low, Newton, layup good. Ty Newton does not want this to be his last game. Down the floor, Caleb Samuel. There are 2 Samuels in now. Here's Landon Bryant. A shot with somebody in his face, no good. Deep rebound.
Good defense.
And trying to save it is Rockvale, but he was out of bounds. Who was that he? That was DJ McCullough. It's his first time in the game.
You see Newton put his hand in that face of Bryant as he was going up.
Now, unless Wendell has found somebody else to play, he's played everybody. So he keeps running in fresh legs, too, to keep the pace up in this one. Sherman up top. They get it over to Caleb. And Sanders has to flip it back up top to Sherman. Laverne looks a little disjointed. And a whistle on the drive. There's going to be a couple of shots coming up here for Caleb Samuel. A little reach-in foul. And that is going to go against Ty Newton. So Oakland was trailing by 11. Siegel was up by 7. We've got our score here, and it was Blackman 25-8 at halftime. Eagleville was up by 20 at the half, and PCA won big tonight. Free throw is good. Caleb's first points tonight. 91-47, actually, PCA in the Elite Eight. They are going to play along with the girls in Cookeville next week. The state's Final Four. Second toss. Back of the rim, no good. Rebound, and Cam Samuel gets driven to the ground. Wyatt Gilliland going up with him there. So it's going to be Laverne's ball, and Bryant to inbound on the near baseline. They get the lob in, and a nice, easy little toss, Cam Samuel.
Called Rockville napping a little bit there.
I think so. Now a bump foul as they put on some full court pressure. I think this is going to be on Cam Samuel. And that's number 3 for him. And he's going to have to come out. And back in is Evan Hussey. So just one Samuel in the game now. And that is Caleb. Length of the floor to go. It's a 3-point Rockvale lead. It's been a nail biter all night. Newton can't get it into anybody, and 5-second call. Turnover. Wendell said he tried to call timeout, but they didn't get the timeout and called. And he doesn't want the timeout now. Here's Cam Samuel back in the game. So it's going to be a turnover, and Laverne gets it on their baseline, near side. Landon Bryant tosses it in. Boy, Caleb Samuel thought about it, didn't he? He takes it up here to the logo. Center circle, 28 seconds. I think they're going to try to go for one, it looks like. Foul line, Cam. In a little trouble. Now to Sherman. Sherman at the right wing, drives, gets in the lane, dumps it to Cam back up top with 11 seconds. They get it in Stephen Sherman's hands. Would love to get it into Bryant's hands. Turning, spinning, Cam Samuel, blocked by Gilliland. What a block. Ball loose, and he was out of bounds with 1.6. Wyatt Gilliland with a big swat down. Hussey in and Cam Samuel out. Coach Rutland's bringing them in and out offense, defense. Length of the floor to go for Rockvale with 1.6. And it's a shot that hits off the top of the backboard there by Wyatt Gilliland, three-quarter court. We finished 3 and haven't decided a thing really. Rockvale 33, Laverne 30 on State Farm Prep Sports.
Shop your favorites at Dillard's, JCPenney, Rue 21, Hot Topic, and more. Grab a bite at Crab Fever, Sam's Sports Grill, Olive Garden, or Miller's Ale House. With more than 60 retailers, you're sure to find something that you'll love at Stones River Town Center. Find them on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for style tips, upcoming events, and sales information. Stones River Town Center, off Old Fort Parkway in Murfreesboro. Shopping centered on you. Online at shopstonesriver.com.
Whether you're a student, alumni, or just a fan, Raider Tees has exactly what you need to help you cheer on the Blue Raiders on game days and every moment in between. We sell officially licensed Blue Raider gear, whether it's clothing, hats, flags, chairs, or just whatever. We have it all, including exclusive gear you won't find anywhere else. Like us on Facebook for updates on new Blue Raider gear and special prices or discounts. For all your Blue Raider gear, shop Raider Tees today. Bigger, better, and go blue!
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
State Farm Prep Sports on News Radio WGNS and Big GTV is brought to you by Law Offices of John Day, Rick's Barbecue, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Lee Colvin, and Prentice Allsup Heating and Air.
All right, let's get a quick update on what's going on in the Blackman-Stewart's Creek game from Danny Brewer.
The score at the end of 3 is 33-17. Blackman, third quarter was pretty even, 33-17. Blaze at the end of 3.
All right, that's Danny Brewer with the Dr. Automotive report there from the Blackman-Stewart's Creek game. Laverne on the inbounds. Go up and shot no good. And they say Cam Samuel was out of bounds. And it's going to be Rockvale ball. Also, another score we have for you, and it's Eagleville leading 52-24 going to the fourth quarter. State Farm Prep Sports and a Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard update for you. Rockvale Osenleye to France, back to Kaysen, left wing, Malachi Long. Thought about a shot, didn't take it. They work it in the lane. France goes up, swatted away. They're going to call a foul, though, on A.J. Wright.
I think he did get him on the arm on the way down.
Two colors that are too close to each other are going to have to.
And I'm not going to make that referee mad.
No, he looks like he's a bear. At the free throw line for the first toss, no good for Elijah France.
First miss of the night for Rockvale.
He'll have another. It's France. Toes the line, it's in the air, in and out. Gilliland tried to tip it up. He does run down the loose ball, but he was standing out of bounds, or he touched the out of bounds line. Got scores coming in left and right here. I'll give you another update in just a second. Laverne basketball, Landon Bryant has it now. Bryant swings it around, left side to Emil, who's in the game. That's right, sorry. Bounce pass inside. Samuel gets it in to Wright, now back out. Caleb and Cam are both in there at the same time now. Sherman has it. Passed off to Bryant, gets it back. Now to Cam at the left wing. Up top, ball. They're going to call a reach-in foul there on France. John, the score. Siegel 45, Lebanon 37 after 3 quarters of play.
Too early to call, as they say in the political circles.
Yes. Too close to call. They lob it up. 3 from the left wing, no good. And trying to save it was Cam Samuel, but ran out of real estate over there on the far side. We'll have an extensive scoreboard look here on the postgame show, so be sure to hang with us tonight. Don't go anywhere. We'll keep you updated on everybody. France has it. He's around right in front of us. 6.5 to play in this ball game. You have to win this one to keep the season alive.
I like this right here.
Little stall ball,
yep.
Huh? France and Long just passing back and forth with each other.
Trying to get him to come out of that zone.
Up front, over to Long. You're not missing anything. They're just passing back and forth in the front court. Now Bryant's going to pop out. This has taken 30 seconds at least. Back up top, Malachi Long. He has it at the logo. There's been no scoring in this quarter. Osenleye for 3. Back of the rim, no good. And the rebound, Gilliland's going to get tagged with the foul. I do not think that's what Coach Wendell Ingram wanted.
No, you hold the ball that long, you want a little better shot than that one.
Well, it's Laverne to bring it down the floor. It's been 33-30 for a long, long time. It's Caleb Samuel with it. Passed off left side. That's where Sherman has it now. Steven gives it up to Caleb. Bounce pass. Cam in the lane. Nice pass down low to Wright for the easy toss. And suddenly Laverne here. Buckle up. Caleb Lewis up top. France and Long, are they going to play catch again? Laverne's not going to let him easily do that now. Now France drives, gets into the foul line. No whistle. Yes, finally a whistle, and it's an offensive foul. France picks up foul number 3.
Coach Ingram's pleased his case, but they don't listen.
You're listening to State Farm Prep Sports on WGNS Murfreesboro, Smyrna. Brian Barrett, John Dinkins here with you tonight. And Laverne has a chance to take a lead with a bucket for the first time tonight. And here's a 3-ball. Sherman, back of the rim, no good. Rebound, Wolverines. They kick it out. Bryant's a 3. It's an air ball. Goes out of bounds. No, it's saved by Rockvale. Caleb Lewis being double teamed, dogged in the corner, and it's over and back. Great defense there by the Wolverines.
He lost control of the ball just a little bit, and when he did, it went to the other side, and he tried to grab it from there. Too late.
4:45 to play in this one, and Laverne has still yet another chance to take their first lead of the game. Bryant has it. Ball almost stolen away, and France does steal it away. He lost control of the ball, and a whistle, and they're going to get Bryant on the foul.
Well, that's sheer determination right there. That was a great defensive play.
Landon picks up his second personal foul, and I think we're going to have a timeout here. Wendell Ingram calls the timeout to talk over things, and we're going to take a little break here with John, and John's going to tell you about our friends over at Parks Auction Company.
Without interruptions, I hope.
I will not say a word.
Okay. When it's time to buy or sell, make Parks Auction your first call. Bob Bugg and Stan Vaught are the experts in fast, profitable auctions, handling everything from start to finish. Get results with the team that knows the business inside and out. That's Bob Parks Auction. We get you top dollar for your property online at parksauction.com. And tonight's game also brought to you by Bowen's Body Shop. From dings and dents to full body work, trust Jeff and Cal Bowen to do the job right. They're located on Middle Tennessee Boulevard. And let's not forget Animal City, Music World and Drummer's Den, and Mills Family Pharmacy. Bringing you tonight's game. With it 33-32, Rockvale clinging to a 1-point lead. They get the ball here.
Thank you, John, for the update. Inbounds, Long to France. France's shot won't fall. Rebound touched by Paldo, and Rockvale brings the ball back out. Dewberry has it right side. He came in at the set low, and a steal. And it's going to be restolen, I think. Yes. Ball was knocked out of bounds. Or Laverne really never had good control of it, I should say, Stephen Sherman. So length of the floor to go, and Paldo is going to inbound, looking at full court pressure. And Cam Samuel steals it. With the ball now is Caleb Samuel in the corner, a 3 for the lead, yes! And a foul. What a bucket by Stephen Sherman. They're going to call the foul there on Elijah France, and that's number 4. Two-point lead. This could make it a 3-point lead if Stephen Sherman can connect on the free throw, and he does. In about the most dramatic way possible, they take the biggest lead of the game for themselves tonight, Laverne. They're going to reset the clock to 4:12. They had a sub at the table. The sub came in, and the ball was inbounded is what happened there. Now Lewis to toss it in. 36-33, Laverne. Caleb Lewis ready to inbound here right now. To France. No full court pressure this time up the floor. Lewis and France in the front court. France drives in the corner to Malachi Long. Back to France, back to Long. Long going to explode baseline, throws it over here to Lewis. His 3 is on the way. Catch and shoot and score. 3 threes on the night. His first points since the first quarter. An answer on the other end. No good. Too long by Stephen Sherman. Out of bounds, Rockvale. We're tied at 36 with 3:43 to go in this one. Laverne's going to take a timeout. So will we. Tied at 36 here on State Farm Prep Sports.
First National Bank of Middle Tennessee.
At First National Bank of Middle Tennessee, we show up and have been for 150 years. Let us show you how we do it. I'm John Dietrich, Senior Vice President, Commercial Lender at the Murfreesboro Gateway office. Let me have the honor of helping you and your family achieve its financial dreams. I am a lifelong resident of this community dedicated to making it better.
First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. We show up for you.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 401715.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Got our first final of the night, our second final of the night in, I should say. And a big win for Eagleville, 67-32. The Eagles beat Culleoka, and they're in the semifinals of the region. Bounce pass on the inbounds. They get it down low. Laverne goes up, missed the shot. A third chance and a lay-in for Wright, and there is a foul. And right now, Laverne's dominating the boards.
Yeah, you can't give him 3 looks at it.
Paldo picks up for his 4th foul, and that puts Laverne in the bonus the rest of the way too. Free throw, back of the rim, no good. Paldo had the rebound. He and Lewis fight for it with each other and step out of bounds. Laverne ball. There have been some weird things happen here in the last few minutes.
Has.
So now Landon Bryant will inbound for his Wolverines. Gets it into Caleb Samuel.
And it's getting late now. It's like 3:30 in the game.
I mean, any little run here, John, and it might be too hard to overcome for the opponent. Caleb, they clear the floor, tried the bounce pass down low, and I think Wright was supposed to go somewhere different. Turnover 9 for Laverne. Rockvale length of the floor to go. They trail by 2. They've led most of this game.
Laverne's going to stay in a 1-2-2, it looks like.
And Rockvale's just going to pass up top, France and Samuel. With the win, by the way, it's, I don't know who Eagleville plays. I was just sending around. They're passing around the arc. Oh, Samuel for 3. It's going to be short. Rebound. And there's going to be a double dribble. I said Samuel, it was Lewis that attempted that 3, pardon me. Trying to keep up with Twitter and the scoreboard and all of that.
There's a fine line to where you should take a 3 and where you shouldn't. That one was too far out.
Well, they get a break though with the turnover or the double dribble. France, who dropped under the 2:40 mark left in the game, in the corner to Long. Back to France here in the front court near side. Fake the pass in, and now to Caleb Lewis, who almost thrown away, but Long was right there. Back to Lewis. Back to Malachi Long. Back to Lewis, top of the key. They work it to the foul line. France going to go up against 3 Laverne players, and there's a whistle. They're going to have to pick one out of that pile. And they pick out A.J. Wright. And it was a shooting foul, so it's the 3rd Laverne team foul as well, so not in the bonus just yet. First free throw on the way from France, and good.
Free throws are going to be big down the stretch here.
He will be the first player for Rockvale in double figures if he hits this and tie the ball game. Elijah France shot it, got it. He's got 10, Lewis has 9, and Jaden Evans with 8, along with Malachi Long, your top scorers for Rockvale. Landon Bryant with 13, nobody else in double figures. He's got the ball now, goes up strong, oh, a miss. It bounced around and fell away. Here's France down the floor, right side. No, that's Long, passes to France now, under 2 minutes now. 38-38 tie. And they're staying in their zone, and Long is just dribbling around with it. Minute 40. Do they dare take it down to like 10, 15 seconds? I don't know. Minute and a half right now. Tied at 38. There is some movement in the paint. Ooh, Cam Samuel almost got the steal. They get it into the corner to Ty Newton. France calling for it. Gets it back, now dumps it to Malachi Long. Turn, spins, goes up. There's going to be a reach-in foul on the, I think it may be on the floor. It's before the shot, I think. I think the shot, yeah, there he is. That was the question. And the foul is on A.J. Wright. Number 3 for him. Laverne's going to sub here and bring in Evan Hussey. Hussey in for Sanders. Cannon County's fine season comes to an end tonight in boys from our nearby neighbor. Lost to Summertown. Caleb Lewis to Smith, who checked in. Now France. 1 minute on the clock right now. Tie ball game. Left side Long. Brings it back up front. They've done this for almost, well, since the clock was just under 2 minutes, and it's now at 47 seconds. Stephen Sherman puts on a little pressure to force Long to pass over to France right side. Putting a little more pressure now on the ball, getting really active. And now Malachi Long has it right side, 31 seconds. Long drives in, backs out. France. Cam Samuel went for the steal and a timeout. Rockvale with 25.9 seconds. 38 all on State Farm Prep Sports.
Mills Family Pharmacy.
Here at Mills Pharmacy, we do compound medications.
Craig Buckner with Mills Family Pharmacy.
Compounding medications are prescriptions that are not commercially available, or you need a special formulation. If it's a liquid, suppository, or specialized cream, we make that in our lab.
Mills Family Pharmacy offers a wide range of compounding, all to create custom medications for you.
We're at 2994 South Church Street, next to Toots.
Customized services at Mills Family Pharmacy.
This is a paid legal ad.
Hi, this is John Day of the Law Offices of John Day. For more than 30 years, my team and I have worked hard to help injured people throughout Middle Tennessee. Over that time, we've helped thousands of people get the legal help they need when they've needed it the most. And if we're not able to help or aren't the right lawyer for you, we'll do the best to point you in the right direction. If you've been injured, call the Law Offices of John Day for a free consultation. And remember, there's no fee unless we win your case.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Our game tonight brought to you by good neighbor State Farm Agent Andy Womack, located at 1535 West Northfield Boulevard near the Ford dealer. State Farm Agent Andy Womack, 615-890-0850.
John Siegel leads Lebanon at Lebanon, 55-47 with 2:50 to play in the ball game. And after 3 quarters, oh, that's that score that I got for you, so you're up to date. 38 all here. Rockvale ball, 25 seconds. They've got it in the backcourt. Long over to France here, way out the front court, 19 seconds. Foul line. Jaden Smith down low. Caleb Lewis has it blocked by Landon Bryant, and timeout Laverne.
That was smart.
Timeout Laverne with 11.7 length of the floor to go. Tie ball game. You're listening to State Farm Prep Sports.
Every team knows which play can be the winning move. I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves, here to help life go right by combining your home and auto insurance. Call me at 615-873-1700. It's a winning move that saves you time and money.
What's your next dream? Paying off your credit card? Remodeling your kitchen? Whatever your dreams, they take some planning. I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams. Let's work together to come up with a plan to make those savings goals happen. Call me at 615-459-2683.
Dr. Russell McKissick of Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance talks about the grassroots effort in our local schools to ensure proper care for players.
To make sure our teams are covered here locally, be there for our trainers. Yeah, it's a passion that we have to try to take care of our athletes here in town and be there just to keep everybody playing as healthy and as best they can.
From a community standpoint, one of the most important things you do at TOA, I'd guess.
I think it's definitely a way to pay back to our community, just to be there for them and watch some great sports too.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, TOA, live your best life.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
I want to thank our sponsors, Ideas Tees, Dan France Concrete, Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home, and Middle Tennessee Christian School.
Rockvale has 3 timeouts left. Laverne down to 1 timeout. The official just looked at me and said something about a dead spot, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do about it. I'm wearing a headset. Bryant looking to get it in. Having trouble, finds Cam Samuel, gets it back. It's where they want it. With 9 with 8. Bringing it down the floor. Is there a foul called? Yes. There's a foul called. Malachi Long picks up the foul, and they're in the bonus. 2 shots. Wow. Did not want that if you're Rockvale. At the free throw line, Landon Bryant, the leading scorer for Laverne tonight. Free throw, good. Paldo coming in for Rockvale, and Hussey is in for Laverne. 1 more free throw to put him up by 2. There is 7.6 left on the clock. Free throw Bryant, good. And a timeout Laverne. He takes his last timeout. They lead by 2 with 7.6 left on State Farm Prep Sports.
You know, everyone has a more. First, it's a pony. Then to be on the cheer squad. Your more grows up just like you do. But your more can still carry you away or make you cheer. At First Bank, banking local gets you more. More of our time, more access to local bankers, more flexibility, and more product choices. Because getting more empowered and confident helps you pursue your more. That never grows old. First Bank. Bank local, get more. Member FDIC.
At Dr. Automotive in Smyrna, we're committed to providing local car owners with top-notch auto repair services. With over 2 decades of experience, our ASC certified master technicians are experts in both foreign and domestic vehicles, ensuring accurate diagnosis and timely, cost-effective repairs. From oil changes to major engine and transmission repairs, we've got the cure for your car. Dr. Automotive, keeping your car running smoothly, mile after mile. Visit our website, SmyrnaAutoRepair.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Basketball.
Another final just in. Blackman 44, Stewart's Creek 23. So Blackman moves on in the tournament and will face the winner of Siegel-Lebanon. Siegel was leading. Here, Laverne by 2, 7.6 on the clock. Length of the floor to go. They get it into Malachi Long with 6, with 5. Long gets it across the timeline, and Rockvale timeout. 4.6 for the Rockets when we come back. State Farm Prep Sports.
For 75 years, Murfreesboro Medical Clinic has been a cornerstone of health and compassion in our community. From our humble beginnings to the advanced, comprehensive care we offer today, our commitment to you has never wavered. With 8 locations across Murfreesboro and Middle Tennessee and over 100 physicians, we continue to provide the highest standard of care. Then, now, and always, your health is our mission.
Dr. Automotive update on the Blackman and Stewart's Creek game from Danny Brewer.
44-23 Blackman. It's a final here. The story of the game was the lack of offensive point supply by Stewart's Creek. Their 2 leading scorers were out. Both Goggins and Carpenter were out with injury, and it definitely showed. They could only win the game. It was an ugly contest throughout, but Blackman prevailed. 44-23. McDonald was the leading scorer for Blackman with 11 points. Blackman on to the region semifinals.
All right, Danny Brewer here. Rockville to inbound, 4.6 seconds to play. They get it in. Malachi Long over right side. Evans, his 3 for the win. Back of the rim, no good. And there's your horn. And the Laverne Wolverines have pulled out the 40-38 victory here tonight. And I think we're going to shake some hands here. I think. Yeah, we're going to do that. So Laverne moves on, and the Wolverines will be facing off against either Cookeville or Oakland coming up on Tuesday night. Final score, 40-38. It was an exciting game. Laverne did not lead until the fourth quarter, really late in the fourth quarter, and they get the victory here tonight on the road. What a fun game. That's region play for you right there. Stay with us. State Farm Prep Sports, the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air postgame show is coming up in just a couple of moments.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
Murfreesboro firefighters are going door to door to ensure that everyone is counted in the special census. Every resident means more funding for roads, schools, and emergency services. Up to $3.5 million more each year. So don't wait. Fill out the mailer you received or visit murfreesborocensus.com. That's murfreesborocensus.com. Every name matters, including yours. Help us help Murfreesboro. Fill out your special census form today. murfreesborocensus.com.
This is a paid legal ad.
When a family member is lost as a result of someone else's negligence, the grief can be unbearable. It also leaves you with a lot of questions like, how did this happen? Who's responsible? And is my family going to be okay? That's a lot to go through, but with the law offices of John Day on your side, you don't have to go through any of it alone. We understand what you're going through, and we have the experience to get the answers, justice, and compensation your family deserves. Call the law offices of John Day.
With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me show you with discounts up to 40%. You may find it even costs less.
I'm Good Neighbor State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and I'd love the opportunity to talk to you about the significant rate decrease we're experiencing now. Let me compare coverage and possibly save you hundreds on your home and auto. Call me at 615-895-2700.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
All right, we're back for the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air postgame show. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air. They service all major brands, and in most cases, they offer same-day service. Rely on the Ream Pro Professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air to keep your home or business comfortable year-round. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air, West College Street, here in Murfreesboro, 890-1311 for our friends over at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air. John, we've seen many good games. This was another great game between Rutherford County teams tonight.
It was. If you like defense, it was there tonight for both teams, and you just kind of you felt like whoever made a miscue, and that's kind of what happened. And big free throws by Bryant. That was probably the worst player you could probably foul in a situation like that, because he's a really good free throw shooter. And actually, they got to the free throw line 13 times. Rockvale only 8. That was really the difference in the game.
Oh, crazy. Got a new final in. Siegel boys winners at Lebanon, 64-53. So, John, it's going to be, with the exception of whatever happens in the Oakland-Cookeville game, there are 3 Rutherford County teams on. So that's a nice win for Coach Matt Rigsby on the road.
Yeah, and that was a good spot to get. Now he's got to face Blackman, which, you know, if healthy, and you catch Blackman on a bad night, who knows? But that's a pretty tough opponent coming up next, even though you've played them twice already.
Well, let's talk about some players of the game from Dr. Automotive here tonight, shall we? Let's take a look at the score sheet here. And I think it's going to have to be Landon Bryant for Laverne. He was the leading scorer by far tonight. He had 15 points, and, you know, he's their catalyst. And when they needed some points, they got him out of him.
And I thought Rockvale did a good job on him. Well, I really did.
I was just looking at that. Second half, John, he only scored 4 points.
Yeah, I mean, they did a good job. And I think Rockvale would like to remember some of the easy layups they missed. And, of course, Laverne also the same way. But, yeah, Landon Bryant, that's a good one.
For Rockvale, this is going to be a difficult decision here too, but Malachi Long, he had a great game tonight. He had let's see, how many did Malachi have? Malachi had 8. Elijah France had 12. Let's go with Elijah France tonight with his 10 points tonight on our players of the game from Dr. Automotive. They're the cure for your car at Dr. Automotive. ASE certified mechanics and master mechanics, and even on-site game reporters at Dr. Automotive. They're on Hazelwood Drive in Smyrna.
They finally found something he could do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Foreign and domestic auto repair at Dr. Automotive. Craig's Tax Service, keys to the game. John, you've said this I don't know how many times, but you let a team hang around. You let a team hang around, and that's kind of what Laverne did tonight. I mean, Rockvale led the majority of this game.
Well, if you were to sit here and watch this game, Rockvale did everything right except for the last 3 minutes of the fourth quarter. And I thought the game plan was good. They were going to kind of hold the ball. But when they did hold the ball, you got to take really good shots. You know, you got to hit that shot that you know you're going to make. And they had one down here on a layup, and it was a great defensive play, a block. Laverne got the ball back, and that turned the tide there.
That's your Craig's Tax Service keys to the game. Craig's Tax Service, you know, it's tax season, right? So our friends at Craig's Tax Service can help you out. Personal and business tax preparation, financials, and bookkeeping services. That's over at Craig's Tax Service. Let them help you out. Don't stress out over this stuff. It can be crazy. We don't want you to do that. Last final is in here tonight, and it's Cookeville 66, Oakland 54. 66-54. Cookeville defeated the Oakland Patriots to end their season, but good close game there tonight. So had a lot of good ones around. We'll get the full scoreboard in just a second, set you up for next week. But let's talk about our stats here in this one. John, you've got the team stat. Let me do the scoring first, and then John can do the team stats. Ty Newton with 4 points. Caleb Lewis with 9, 8 points for Malachi Long, 10 for Elijah France, 8 points for Jaden Evans, and 2 free throws for Dallas Paldo. For the Wolverines of Laverne, Landon Bryant's 15 points led the way for them, 4 for Cam Samuel, a free throw for Caleb Samuel, 8 points for Stephen Sherman, 2 for Desmond Hostin, and A.J. Wright had 7 points. It was a 40-38 victory for the Wolverines. Stats from Winners Trophies, JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates, and Fans Heating and Air. John, what do you have on those team stats?
Oh, well, let's see. Rockvale out-rebounded Laverne 22-20 tonight. Laverne shot 28%. They won a game shooting 28%.
That's crazy.
13 of 47. They had 5 threes. Rockvale, 13 of 35 for 37%. They had 5 threes. Although they shot Laverne they both had the same amount of field goals and the same amount of threes. The difference, free throws. 9 of 13 for Laverne for 69%, and Rockvale 6 of 8 for 75%. So you add a few free throws there, and that's the turning point in the game. And turnovers, 13 for Rockvale. Laverne had 10, and they led 14-8. Rockvale did in the first quarter, 21-16 at half. 33-30 at the end of the third quarter. This is how dominant Rockvale was until about midway through the fourth quarter, and Laverne pulled out and didn't really. They had a tie game, and of course the final 2 free throws, and Laverne wins it 40-38. A tight, tough defensive game tonight.
Yeah, it was. We've seen a couple of really good games here in the opening round of the region tournament, and the Region 4-4A tournament now goes to the semifinals. And the rest of the tournament will be played in Lebanon, and we're going to be making some trips next week, it looks like.
Yeah, we're going to make a few.
Yeah.
If I'm not sick.
Well, stay isolated.
Okay, I'll try.
Guess we'll see you then.
On the road to Lebanon. I hope you're going to buy dinner. You're kind of bad about not doing that.
I've got us a hospitality room pass.
No, you don't. You don't even have that yet.
How do you know?
I just know. You won't give it to me.
I'm working on it.
Okay.
So tonight, the final scores on the Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard: 40-38 Laverne over Rockvale. It was Cookeville defeating Oakland 66-54. Blackman downs Stewart's Creek 44-23. It's Siegel 50. I'm sorry, I've got that one written down wrong. I think Siegel 64, Lebanon 53, 64-53. Eagleville a winner tonight over Culleoka 67-32, and PCA is on to Cookeville to play in the state's Final Four, defeating Knoxville Grace 91-47. The bracket looks like this in Region 4-4A. We'll take you to Monday night. Girls semifinals Monday night, 6 o'clock, Lebanon versus Stewart's Creek. We'll be on the air around 5:50 or so. Then we've got at 7:30 or so the Blackman-Cookeville game, Blackman and Cookeville girls. Lebanon 23-6, Stewart's Creek 20-12, Blackman 23-3, Cookeville 22-7. Best night of high school basketball right there, probably. Then on Tuesday night, we do this all over again in the semifinals, but for boys. Cookeville will take on Laverne, and that'll be at 6 o'clock, 5:50 airtime, and 7:30 will be the Blackman-Siegel contest. So we are assured of a region championship game on Thursday because Blackman and Siegel play each other. There you go. That, my friends, is a look at the schedule. Thank you for joining us tonight. My thanks to Connor Hayes back at the station and John Dinkins here. We had the coaches show this morning, and then at 12:30, Joe Fisher had the women's basketball game. It was followed by the second half of an exciting overtime win for the MTSU men. And then here tonight we had another one. So we're closing out a long day that began about 8 o'clock planning and getting on the air at 9. So hope you enjoyed our coverage here today all day long, keeping you informed on all the local sports. I'm Brian Barrett, wishing you a good evening and a great weekend. So long until the next time we meet at the game.